What's up, my crypto legends? In less than 2 hours, we do have the CPI data coming out. Now, if inflation is going to be higher than expected, we could expect a rate hike tomorrow. This would likely be bearish for the market. However, if inflation rate is as estimated and it's going to go even lower, then of course, it's likely that tomorrow it's going to be 0% interest rate hike. Okay, so what are we going to expect for the market in the next coming days? All depends on that. However, we're going to take a look at the S&P 500 here and also Bitcoin to take a look at the possible scenarios in the next coming hours and days to see what are the most important levels for confirmation bullishness or confirmation bearishness to see lower levels, guys. So make sure to stay tuned in this episode. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. Let's dive in here straight into the charts. But before, let's talk about the news. We have the inflation rate today in less than 2 hours from the upload of this video. If it's going to be as expected, which is 5.4, we are currently at 5.5% here in inflation. If it is going to be the same, as expected, 5.4, or even lower, 5.2, 5% maybe, then that is going to be bullish for the market, in my opinion, meaning that tomorrow we are very likely not going to get that 25 basis points hike on the interest rate decision. So that will be bullish, very likely for the market. Now, however, on the other side, what if it is higher than expected? What happens if we jump from 5.5 to 5.7, 5.8 because there has been some, printing money there on the background and nobody knows about it and inflation is going up? Well, that is going to be extremely bearish sign, okay? Meaning that tomorrow we are potentially going to have that 25 basis point hike, okay? If inflation is high, they're going to do tomorrow whatever it takes, and that likely is going to be that 25 basis point hike, okay, on the interest rate decision. Now, you might think to yourself, this is being priced in, the massive move, okay, on the S&P 500. Bitcoin, unfortunately, hasn't been very correlated here for the last few days. S&P absolutely mooning here in the last week, and Bitcoin kind of, consolidating and in a downtrend. So, unfortunately, we haven't had much correlation to the upside with the stock market. Now, if we do take a look at the S&P 500, has it been priced in? The people knowing, yes, it's going to be 0%, okay, on the hike for interest rates. So let's pump the markets, right? However, this is extremely dangerous. We don't really know the data of the inflation rate, which is going to be in the next 2 hours, guys. If inflation is going to be higher than expected, we could get a massive drop, okay? Because people will acknowledge that, yes, hey, inflation high, interest rate decision tomorrow. So we're likely going to get those 25 basis points, all right, if inflation is not in control. Let's see what happens, guys. Very interesting couple of days ahead. So looking at the stock market S&P 500, want to keep it clear. This was a zone here that I'm very interested to see a consolidation unless the price does not get beneath this high over here to show a sign of weakness. I will not be bearish. I will not be shorting the S&P 500. Like I said here for the last week, I need to see the price dancing around here, this zone. I want to see it, okay, getting a consolidation, getting that bearish exhaustion, all right? And it's going to be difficult because today we might rock it or we might have a massive drop, okay? One of the two scenarios. So it's probably unlikely that we are going to see that, really nice consolidation to take that trade decision. I am happy already to see the price of the S&P 500, okay, to get beneath the highs from August right over there to show that sign of weakness. That is the level, that is the moment with the price action that I'll be pretty confident, okay, to get into a potential swing short position. For the moment, it is just rocketing. There's no signs of weakness with the bulls. It looks like nobody's going to stop this train for the moment. Still continuing to the upside. No major reaction, consolidation, and getting beneath this key level, which is the highs from August of 2022. So that is basically it here, all right? As long as we're above this level, we could be looking for higher levels and, absolutely rocket here to continuing in the next coming days. unless we see sideways action and the price getting beneath the August highs from 2022, which is my key level to know that this is it, guys. We're getting exhaustion. The price action to the upside is finishing at the moment. You know, that will be the moment where I will likely be shorting the stock market S&P 500. And guys, the World Series of Trading is coming very soon, so make sure to pay attention. This is the Bybit competition where there's going to be $8 million in US dollar tether as prize pool for the top 10 groups, and also there's going to be a Lamborghini as prize, Rolex. Okay, so make sure to pay attention, guys. This is going to be informed in the next 1 to 2 weeks, okay, likely starting by the end of June, beginning of July. So make sure to pay attention. We were ranked most of the part of the competition in between 2022 18, all right, most of the competition out of 460 teams, okay? So we did pretty good. Let's see if we're going to manage to get into the top 10 at least this year, okay? So it's very exciting, guys. If you haven't got a Bybit account, make sure to sign up. You got $30,000 worth of bonus, and then you can join my team. Last year, we were 280 people almost, as you can see, inside of the Bitcoinsensus team, and we did pretty good out of 460 teams, guys. Let's see if we can manage to get into the top 10. If we can win the competition, great, but let's be realistic. There's going to be a huge amount of groups here. We're going to do our best to be at least in the top 10 to get a piece of the cake of that prize pool, guys. Now, apparently, we've seen the S&P 500 mooning the last few days, and Bitcoin pretty stuck, right? When we do take a look at Bitcoin, it's been quite boring. It's actually been going to the downside and sideways for the last few days, while the S&P 500 has been moving to the upside. So what do we have here with the Bitcoin price? Looking at the 4-hourly time frame, yes, this support level is getting highly respected, and we are forming this kind of descending wedge scenario where we had, the resistance trend line tapped 3 times, okay, getting respected, and the support one tapping 4-5 times, as you can see right over here. So is this bullish, right? This is a bullish pattern where we're just going to have to see the next couple of days in between today and tomorrow to see what data do we have and what kind of movements are going to happen here with Bitcoin. But I'm going to zoom right away, okay, in the lower time frames. Now, it does look like we're forming a kind of a small double bottom range here. We formed one right over here, as you can see, double bottom, getting a really nice rally to claim all of these highs, as you can see with this move. Is this a double bottom as well? And we are going to claim the highs, right, from the range, kind of the neckline, a kind of a quick Adam and Eve scenario. It is very possible, guys, but however, it's a difficult day today and tomorrow. With the Legends trading community, of course, we are taking a look at some trading opportunities. Make sure to join the Legends trading community down below in the description if you wish, all right? It's down below, okay? It says Legends trading community. You got a really nice discount if you want to join for those setups, okay? Daily updates on the price of Bitcoin mainly. So right away here, what is happening? What we can see here with the price action, okay, is that we had a massive V-shaped recovery, right, at the 7th of June, all right? 6th of June, we had that major drop from the 5th to the 6th, and from the 6th to the 7th, we had a massive run-up V-shaped recovery. So it's very difficult to say, hey, was this an impulsive move to the upside, or was it just a corrective move from this movement down? Well, it's very difficult to say. Like I said, we're at the moment where, yes, this could be the end of the corrective move and this could start recovering. However, we could also see the price action move to lower levels, meaning, okay, I said to the community, I said on the YouTube videos as well, that 1.618 from the start of this corrective move, right, we got one wave to the downside, second wave to the upside. The next impulsive wave down could finish to the 1.618, right? That C corrective move, if you wish, right, could come all the way down to the 23,400 range. It's a possibility. However, on the other side, it's maybe just reached the 1-to-1, right? One wave is the same length as this wave right over here, hitting the 1-to-1, holding very nicely support levels. So this is enough for the end of a corrective move, all right? So we have that possibility looking at Elliott wave count. This could be the end, but it could also have continuation. Difficult range. That is not going to stop us, okay, from doing day trades with the Legends trading community, of course. Now, what we can see here, in the lower time frames, what are the levels? What am I expecting here to happen during today and tomorrow? Volatility, of course. It's going to be a difficult moment to trade, all right? However, we do have some levels being extremely respected. As you can see from this low over here, you could arguably discuss that this movement down is more impulsive. This is more corrective, as you can see. This is more impulsive with higher volume, and the corrective move, all right, as you can see, with low volume. So you could arguably discuss that, yes, we are trending to the downside. The impulsive moves are going down, and we're actually getting rejected from the support level. Classic textbook technical analysis, move down, move up, move down here. We got some traders in the Legends trading community managing to get into this short position, knowing that this support will likely turn into resistance, and it's a failed breakout from this high right over here. People getting into those shorts to make some quick gains. So right now, it looks like that we're forming a kind of an ascending wedge scenario. We also having a failed breakout from this high. So yes, could we reject? Could we reject from this zone and then have the leg down? Absolutely yes. This is a potential move that could happen if we start breaking aggressively here beneath the higher low support trend line on the lower time frames. This is likely going to bring the price all the way down to the lows that was created here on the 6th of June, okay? That is going to be a zone where we're going to be very interested to see how is the price action going to develop. Is it going to create another failed breakout like we did right over here and have a massive bounce? We will be ready in the Legends trading community to take that decision, right? That is a very possible scenario. Failed breakout from the lows created the last few days. That is a potential scenario that we are looking for. Now, today is going to be extremely volatile, in my opinion. Between today and tomorrow, we could have a movement up, a movement down, so it's a little bit crazy. Stay safe with your trading. Next scenario, of course, would be having a breakout from the highs. You could arguably discuss this is a bit of an ascending wedge scenario, or an ascending triangle, if you wish, as well, right? As you are forming higher lows and you're creating kind of the same highs right over here, slightly higher. So you could arguably discuss that you are going to get a run up here. If you are going to get a massive big breakout, you could have a really nice move here to the upside, okay, to the $27,000 range. I will be paying close attention to this move, all right, with the Legends trading community, because there are some interesting highs right over here that I do see, all right, potentially getting rejected. If the price gets all the way up here and starts creating this choppy action, it's probably going to be a failed move, and a corrective move is likely to happen, all right, after that situation. On the other side, if it is successful and it continues to the upside, my next level of interest for a potential short, now this would be completing this kind of weird Adam and Eve double bottom scenario, all right? A potential first rejection from these highs with an untapped daily level is very much possible. You might be thinking, hey, this is an Adam and Eve scenario. We're hitting the resistance. There are trading opportunities once we hit these highs, guys. You just need to know how to do it with good risk management, okay? Very much interested in these highs. I want to see how the price develops at that zone to take a potential short decision, right? I don't want to long into the pump. Even the pump does continue, I'll be having good risk management. If we blast through this level, no shorts taken. My next level of interest are these highs over here for that liquidity grab and a potential rejection. Now, that liquidity grab above these highs is also with the lower high resistance trend line. This level looks like we could get a pretty nice shorting opportunity depending on that price action, okay? This is not a limit order short. I need to see how the price develops at that zone. Guys, not much to be said here. Some potential setups here, some potential reactions. It's going to be difficult in between today and tomorrow with the news. Make sure to join the Legends trading community if you want to know more trading opportunities and updates on Bitcoin. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.